Sheldon Brooms Lawn Care. What does burning the boat mean? As our audience grows, I feel I'll share my story for those of you who haven't heard it before. I was involved in emergency medical service for over 20 years. During that time, I was able to go up the ranks and find myself in a leadership position. However, as time go along, I became very despondent, unsatisfied, stressed, because I found myself not having any personal time. The job became all-consuming. One day I got a letter indicating that as a leader, I should be spending more time on the job, even though it's my personal time. Folks, when I got that letter, I decided to burn my boat and start Brooms Lawn Care. So let's talk about what does burning the boat actually mean. The concept of burning boats traces back to one of history's most inspiring stories in 1519. Hernan Cortes led a large expedition consisting of 600 Spaniards, 16 or so horses, and 11 boats to Mexico. The goal was to capture magnificent treasure said to be held there. Upon arrival, Cortes made history by destroying his ships. He gave command to his men to light his boats on fire to destroy the ships he came on. This sent a clear message to his men. There is no turning back. They either win or they perish. Although you might assume that Cortes's men would have become despondent with no exit strategy, they instead rallied behind their leader as never before. Within 2 years, he succeeded in his conquest of the Aztec Empire. Some date this concept even further back in history to the times of Julius Caesar in his conquest of England, or even ancient Greeks. Regardless of the scenario, they all had a very similar impact. So in essence, folks, burning the boats represent a point of no return. It's a psychological commitment where you recognize you have crossed a line never to cross back. There's no hedging. There's no looking over your shoulder. Everything now, all thoughts, all efforts must be focused on succeeding in this new reality. So folks, we can't really tell you what to do, but what I'll do with you is share with you, this is the concept I live by currently. Anytime I find myself in a tough decision, A or B, I simply think, burn the boat. Which means no turning back. It's either you go forward or you die. As 50 Cent once said, get rich or die trying. While the goal may not necessarily be to get rich, but the goal is to continue moving forward or die. Because here's what happened. If you don't burn the boat and you stay in between, you would never be happy. You would never be satisfied. You'll always feel unfulfilled. But if you know you give it your all, if you give it your all and you fail, there is still some satisfaction in that. Hey, at least I gave it my all. This is the philosophy I live by. You can consider it if you think it makes sense to you. Consider burning your boats. Take care.